What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the Post Malone Show with me, Post Malone. Today, I'm going to be talking about stuff I hate, alright? And we're starting out with this garbage scene, alright? I didn't buy Final Fantasy Rebirth so I could see a bunch of dancing and a cat in a stupid jester costume. You know what I bought this game for? See men, big, strong, hot, sexy men fighting a big, giant, ugly monster. Alright, either with a big sword, a sword bigger than one you've ever seen, a real man's sword, or a guy with a gun burn on. That's what I'm here for. This? I'm not here for this. Who wants to see this? I mean, God, it sucks too, because this is like unskippable, and it's just a bunch of garbage for girls, man. Alright, can we get back to the boys stuff? You know? Like, this whole game is just girls, girls, girls. Like, even the only other cool guy, Barrett, with his sunglasses and his giant minigum. Sorry, fellas. I've been drinking pretty much all day ever since I woke up. But no, he's got his giant minigun, and even the whole time, he's, like, talking about his little girl, and then, you know, he has, like, a friend who, like, also got his arm shut off, and then he shoots up a town, or shoots up this place, and honestly, that was pretty basic of him. But then he cries about missing his wife and daughter. It's like, dude, don't you know, when your wife gets killed, that's what makes you cool. Alright? You turn into a badass. See? You know, this guy, he's pretty cool. He's a little eccentric, and that's kind of cringe. But, hey, at least he's got muscles, you know? That's something we want to see. Alright, actually, I take it back. This is all cringe. Alright, he's kind of winning me back. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, this guy's a gym bro, alright? Now, this is a guy I could have a conversation with about politics, you know? Oh yeah, actually that reminds me, when I was at the gym the other day, I was talking to this guy that owned the theme park, and man, that guy has some really interesting ideas about how society should be run. You know, you ever talk to like someone who owns a theme park, and like, they want to like turn the world into a theme park, and like, you think that's pretty cringe, but then you realize it's actually kind of really based, you know? Like, imagine if instead of like, you know, stores and restaurants and whatever nonsense we have in the world today, instead it was just like exciting rides to get your blood pumping, you know? You go straight from the gym, straight to like flinging yourself into space for fun. Now that's what I want to do, alright? I want to run into random big buff men, and I want to duel them to the death if we so decide. Because that's what life is all about. It's about dueling big buff men and seeing who's the bigger, buffer man. And you know, I mean, sometimes you do it in video games. It's a little cringe, but hey, you know, sometimes, you know, you gotta work on your games, and part of working out and getting big and strong and buff like me is that, you know, some days you gotta rest, you gotta chillax, and man, what's with all the dancing, you know? It's just like, why is there dancing? Take the dancing out of the game, alright? Nobody likes dancing, you know? Like, dancing is just an excuse. Oh man, you know, I'm messing up all my words, so you know what I need? I need me a big old drink. And also, watch me kill this shit, alright? This game's too easy for me. See, I've beaten Dark Souls too, alright? I'm a real gamer, so anything in this game, it's like a cakewalk for me, you know? It's just the easiest, most simple baby brain thing I can do. And, you know, I lift weights all the time, and I mean, you don't need much of a brain to do that, no. It does actually make you smart, but what really makes you smart, you really want to get on my level of intelligence, you gotta retain. Retain what? Oh, you know.
Expertly done.
Thanks, Scooby-Doo. I appreciate that. You know? Yeah, actually, just take all the girls out of the game, you know? I like Scooby-Doo, I like the Bee-Man, I like Cloud, and then that's it. The rest of them are all just girls, you know? And, like, I guess there's also, like, the talking robot cat that, like, joined your party or whatever, but I don't know, man. Kind of cringe if you ask me. Like, who wants a cat that can talk, man? I already don't like cats, and then you have a cat that can talk. You know, dogs, that's cool. That's man's best friend, but a cat, it's like a woman's best friend, man. And, you know, women are fine to fuck or whatever, but they're not, like, you know, interesting. Like, I don't care about them. And again, stop zooming in on the girl, zoom in on my boy, zoom in on the man, you know? In a totally non-gay way, you know? Because again, you know, I can admire the musculature and the physique of a man without, you know, having feelings for him, you know, obviously, except for admiration, platonic, and
small token of my thanks.
Yeah.
One golden ticket, your ticket to paradise.
See, what a bro. Thanks for the ticket for me, and of course, all the women just want my ticket. All right, it's my ticket. I earned it. I beat the guy in the stupid little arcade combat thing he had for me. No, I'm never nervous. Are you kidding me? Whoa, hey, listen. We don't talk about that. Yeah, exactly. We don't talk about that, Aerith. Oh. And anyway, oh yeah. I forgot about the whole point of this video. I hate Aerith. My god, Aerith is just the worst fucking character in this game. Like, you know, I like Tina, I guess. You know, she's got big boobs. I just call her big tits. And then I don't like the kid. The kid's a brat and she's annoying. Which is why I have her in that stupid outfit. I mean, seriously, like, go off, do all your kid stuff, you know, find your material, whatever, your magic for nerds, alright? I'm a real man. I'm gonna kill things with a big sword, you know, like Guts, like my favorite magazine, Berserk. Love that shit, and don't love this guy. Oh, look, it's Sephiroth. He's appeared once again to fucking be gay for Cloud, and it's like, hey, man, you can be gay for me all you like, but, like, don't talk to me. Don't look me in my eyes, you know?
No.
Like, that's something I don't get, man, because, like, you know, men, we can just go up and bother women all the time with our nonsense, but then, like, when a man does it to another man, it's like, come on, dude, don't you have some respect for your fellow man, you know? I know we all collectively have no respect for women, but, like, I thought we were supposed to be boys. I thought we were supposed to be bros, but no, apparently you want to be more than bros, and that's gross, bro.
Get some sleep,
Alright.
okay?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, lady. I know I have to sleep. My god, who are you, my mother? Oh, that's something my mom always told me, you know, you gotta sleep, you gotta eat, you gotta, like, function as a human. It's like, no, I just gotta work out, I gotta be strong, gotta be cool, I gotta drive cars really fast, and narrowly avoid accidents, and drink a lot, all the time, constantly, and then life would be good. And, you know, in spite of the fact that I spent this whole game trying to hang out with my boy, Barrett, instead, oh my god, it's her.
Thought I'd
Oh,
come
it's
see how
the
you were
chick
holding
who,
up.
in spite of being like an adult, acts like a
What?
girl all the time. Like,
Never mind.
she's
You're still
so
under the weather,
ridiculous, huh?
No,
I'm not under the weather. Yeah,
Sleep
my
helped.
boy Cloud is fine, alright?
So does that
Sleep
mean you'd be
helped,
up for
and
a
you
little
know, I didn't need a
sightseeing with
girl
yours
to tell me
truly?
to sleep to
Just so
feel
happens
better,
the sky
alright?
wheel's
My
running a
body
special
does that
for
on
couples.
its own, alright?
For
I know
couples.
women think men are
As
so
in-
stupid and they only
I'll
care
leave that
about
up to your
drinking and
imagination.
drugs and,
It's more
you know,
fun that
being
way.
big and buff and strong and handsome and hanging out with the boys, and we do, but we also can think, you know? And it's, But then you have all these girls, and they come along and they make you not think, and it's like, that's cringe, man. It's cringe, alright? I can't handle that. I can't deal with it, you know? I will say, though, music's pretty nice. Aerith does have some good music, but that's it. That's the only redeeming quality about Aerith, because otherwise she's just annoying. She, like, constantly acts silly and weird and strange, and it's like, I don't know what your deal is, chick. Like, I genuinely don't understand you, you know? I like in the real world where you go up to a chick and they, like, you know, you're just like, hey, babe, you want to bang? And then they're like, no. And then you just leave them alone, and it's fine.
Well, Aerith, considering their plumage...
And then look at her infecting my boy Cloud. He's not supposed to be having fun. He's not supposed to do stupid commentary for stupid bird racing. Alright, he's supposed to be, like, cold and emotionless and, like, you know, he's supposed to, like, murder people. But, like, every time he goes to, like, murder somebody, the girls are like, no, Cloud, please don't murder people. Murdering people's bad. And it's like, oh my god, it's a video game. Let me murder and kill to my heart's content. Oh, god. This makes me want to play Dark Souls again, or maybe Elden Ring, but I don't know. That shit might be a little bit too woke for me. Oh, hey, look, it's Big Tifa.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh yeah, Tifa's her name. Yeah.
I am a little surprised to see you, though. Must have been
And
some
you want
nap.
to know what makes Tifa better than Aerith? You know, you go up to Aerith on a date with Tifa, and then Aerith gets all jealous, and she's like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? And it's like, no, Aerith,
I'm just not
fuck
used to all
off,
these lights
alright?
and sounds, is
You
all.
know? Like, you have relationships one at a time, and, you know, you hit it, and then you quit it. But, you know, it's like, Cloud doesn't hit any of these women, you know? Not sexually and not physically, and I don't get it, man. I don't know how you hang around these two for so long and you don't lose your temper. I mean, my god. You see, now, I like Space Ranger. Space Ranger sounds cool, but then they turn into this whole kiddie thing. And look, there's the kid acting like a kid. Oh, she wants to be a Space Ranger too. No, it's a serious matter. Alright? And fuck you, Aerith. I'm not your bodyguard. You're just some chick that has just wormed her way into my cool group for cool boys. And you're kind of ruining things, you know? Like, you remind me a lot of Jessie, who's like dead. Good riddance to her. Because, like, the whole time she's just flirting with Cloud. And then she goes, yeah, I'm just kidding with you. And it's like, just tell me your feelings, lady. Alright? I could maybe figure them out, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to expend brain matter on that. Alright? Let me spend brain matter on, like, finding a good place to score some beef. You know? And, this is the worst one, man, because I'm just going around. I'm trying to see everything, you know? I want to see if there's going to be something funny that happens. And then it's just like, no, it's just Aerith being gay. And, like, that's fine. But, like, could you maybe be gay away from me, you know? You and Tifa want to go make out. That's fine. Maybe I'll watch. But, like, otherwise, I don't care. Like,
I do.
you know? Man, I wish we didn't know her.
She
My
died
God.
fighting for Avalanche.
Only good thing she did died fighting for Avalanche. All right, because you know, nothing like a little bit of terrorism with the fellas. You see, Wedge and Biggs, those guys were cool. Those guys were some real bros. All right. And Cloud, you know, he's been burned by bros before. That Zack guy, he was like best bros with Zack, and then I don't know what Zack did, but like Cloud like forgot about him or whatever. I don't know. I drink to forget too, so I think that's something me and Cloud got in common.
I don't follow.
But
You, young man,
yeah, I also don't
still
follow.
have a lot to learn.
All right, fuck
Right?
you, lady. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Are you talking to the dead picture of, or the picture of the dead girl? The hell's your problem, lady? I mean, my God, you spend this whole game acting like a child, and the previous game too, and then you have the audacity to be like,
Well, shall
Cloud,
we?
you're immature and you're silly because you didn't like the dumb girl who was like all over you, but also not, you know?
The race is
Ah, God, man.
Again?
Dude, women are confusing. That's why I like
Guess
spending
they're
all my
done for
time
the
with
day, huh?
boys, you know?
Bummer.
Like,
Just
man,
think,
I miss
your
I
friend
miss
used
the
to
old
perform
frat
on this
days
very
when I would
stage.
hang out with the boys, with dudes, and we'd go out on the
Would've
night
been fun to
town,
see.
try to pick somebody up, and then, you know, if we did, and hey, that was great. We'd talk about it afterwards in the morning, after we kicked the chicks out, huh? But
Well,
you
look
know,
who it
some
is.
nights we wouldn't
It's
even
been a
get
while.
any
must
trim
say,
and any slop. slop for our dogs. And, you know, as you do with your bros, sometimes you jerk each other off. See, I like this guy. I feel like me and this guy, we could have a good relationship. You know, I could jerk him off, he could jerk me off, and it wouldn't be like a weird thing. Because, you know, sometimes you do that with a guy and then they get all weird about it. And it's like, come on, bro. We're just doing what bros do. We're just doing what guys do. All right? Come on. Don't make this any more than what it is. And then I don't like that, man. I'm not here on a date, all right? This isn't a date. This is like,
I knew you'd come
I don't know,
crawling
what's
out of
like
your room
a forced
eventually.
hangout
I mean, seriously,
session.
who can
It's
resist
like
the
I'm
siren
spending
song
time
of
with
the
my
saucer?
family, you know? This is like when
Yeah.
like you gotta go to a
little
theme
sidetracked
park
and
with your
wound up losing the
fucking
others.
sister, and
You
then
know,
she doesn't
you
have
come
any
along with
friends,
us
so it's like,
and be
so
a
your mom's
third
like,
wheel.
oh, you gotta hang out with her, and it's like, I
I know what
don't
I'm not
want to do
wanting.
this. I just want to go hang out with some
chill
like
for a
older
second.
creepy guy and have him give me beer and cigarettes and weed. You know, like that's what I want to do. That's a nice, healthy, young thing for a developing man to do. You know.
Let's see.
And now see, here we go. Now we're getting into the real stuff. All right, playing some goddamn video games. And unfortunately, because you know we are going to be playing video games here, I'm gonna have to cut this part of the video out. Yeah, exactly. It's for kids. And then, who the fuck is this girl? That's what all the old fogies say? Who says fogey? I know this game is like based on like some old ass shit with terrible graphics that's garbage, and that came out in like the 90s or whatever before I was born. But like, I don't know, man. Like, who is this? Is this written by like 70-year-olds? Who the hell says fogey? Like, I've never heard that word before. That sounds like some shit some guy who plays golf would say. And I have no respect for anybody that plays golf. All right, play a real sport, you know, like MMA or boxing. You know, beat a guy up. You know, grapple with him. Get up close and personal with him. Kick him in the dick, you know, give him the old dick twist, all right? WWE, that's a real man's sport. That's a real man's game.
What's going on?
And, oh, my God. You know, thank God this happens, because look at her. Look at this clingy girl all over my boy. You get away from him, man. You know, that's eventually why I don't talk to any more of the bros in my old frat, is that they all got with chicks, man. And it's like, hey, listen, I know we're supposed to get with chicks for like one night or whatever, because that's like what men do. But then, like, you know, eventually they would like fall in love and stuff, and that shit's so cringe, man. I'm based, you know, I live alone, you know. I got my TV here on the floor and my PlayStation right next to it, and it's as it should be. You know, I lay on my beanbag and I drink beer and I fucking smoke weed all day out of my bong. Like, that's how you're supposed to be living your life in your mid-30s, you know? You're not supposed to be getting married and, like, falling in love. Like, that's for kids, man, you know? Like, you do that stuff when you're young and you're dumb, and then eventually you grow up and you realize that, oh, hey, none of this matters. You know what does matter? Getting fucked up, all right? That's what life is all about. It's not about, like, I don't know, hanging out with girls. Shit's cringe, bro. Oh, yeah. Well, here's a part I thought I cut out of the video, but turns out I actually left this in. I did skip the cutscene.
Hey,
But,
mind filling us in on the details before we ride?
Gladly. About 20 years back, one of our more eccentric colleagues convinced the company to build a museum.
well,
for his
nothing like some
masterpiece.
drinking and driving.
They called it
Boating? Piloting? What was it called? Also, by the way, isn't like that fucking southern dude supposed to be the one doing this? You know? Guy sounds like he's doing like some silly accent. Kid or whatever his name is. Like, isn't he supposed to be the pilot? Why am I the one doing this? You know?
So it's not at the saucer?
You know where it went?
Sorry, what's up? I'm falling asleep at the wheel here because this part's so boring. Oh my god. If there's not a big monster that I can kill with my big sword, then I don't want to do it, you know? Like, that's why I like Tifa so much more than Aerith, is because Aerith, he just like does spells like a pussy. You know, you sit around and you hit the square button the whole time, and you don't even get up close and personal with the monster. It's boring, man.
That's going to be a problem. You see, we don't take kindly to friends of the company.
And I don't take kindly to that tone of yours.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Sid. Don't you talk about my boy. Alright, here we hate corporations.
Thank you for
all right?
choosing Bronco
ruining
Cruises. Hope
society.
you enjoyed your trip with us.
Ugh.
Cruises? I thought it was Bronco Airlines.
Not after his wings got clipped.
And then, you know, also, I mean, I like Scooby-Doo. I think he's pretty funny, but why was he pretending to be an old man? You know, I never got that. I thought at some point we would, like, ask him about it, but we kind of don't. We kind of just accept that he was just, like, putting on an old man voice the whole time. It's just sort of weird.
What do you think?
Of course.
Earl always knows just what to say. Am I right?
I mean, you
Shall
can
we?
come along, man, but you're not my bro, all right?
Wait a second.
And of course.
Where's Vincent?
Like, also, why is he asking Aerith?
Up there?
Like, you're supposed to ask me, Cloud, the leader of the squad. You know, I'm the big
As
boy
if
on
one
campus.
wasn't enough
Aerith's
for
the big
pain
man.
in my ass.
All right.
Yeah, one's more than enough.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll like this. They all laugh at my boy.
You mean me?
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with being a loner, Cloud. It's cool, actually. You know, like just like my favorite loner, Guts from Berserk. Now I haven't finished reading the magazine, but you know, I assume kind of the whole arc is that he gets revenge and he murders the guy that did all that fucked up shit to him, and you know, because like they were bros. Like Griffith and Guts, they were bros, and they had a really good time and a good relationship with each other when they were just like killing
split up
shit
to
and
look for
being
Dio.
mercenaries. And then the guy wanted to become God or whatever, and just kind of ruined the whole relationship, you know? The whole bro-ship, you know? Not because you know men can't have relationships with other men. That's
You got a minute?
you know.
There's something
Not right
I
or
failed
whatever.
to mention
Oh,
about the
you
temple
know,
of
maybe
the ancients.
he became
What
God
do you call
because
it,
like
a legend?
God says
Or a
that
warning?
men and men can't be together, you know.
See,
So
no
he
one
was
who goes
like
into the temple
he
ever
was
comes
like
out again.
gay for him,
No one.
and he
I'm
wanted to
wondering
become
if you
God
really
so
wanna
that way
take
they
everyone
could
to a
be
place
gay
like
for
that.
each other. But
Said it
like,
yourself.
come on, man, you
It's
got to
just a
respect a
legend.
man's autonomy,
I did,
you know.
But
Like women, they're
Let's
gonna
focus
do
on
what they
finding
want,
Dio and
you
the
know.
Keystone
Like
for now.
I have no opinions about them except for the opinions I do have. But you know, it's like, you know, you like them and you hate them, and you like them and then you hate them, then you like them because you hate them, and then you hate them because you like them, and also confusing. Like that's why I like boys, man. You know, it's simple, it's easy. You know, it's effortless.
And here we are.
Women, you always gotta be putting in effort. You always gotta be trying and stuff. And you never just be. You know, with the boys, you can just be.
Corneo?
That's what I'm talking about, man. You know,
decided to set
none
up
of
shop in the
this
saucer.
nonsense.
Great timing, eh? Interesting. There's an event being held at the Musclehead Coliseum tomorrow.
If there's a
God,
dress
you
rehearsal
see,
today,
now I'm
Dio
definitely
might
on
be there.
Dio's
You
side
should
here
check
for
it
this
out.
fight. You know, because again, Don Corneo falls into the classic trap of being obsessed with women. I mean, not only is the guy not buff, but he also like likes women in a way. I mean, you know, he kind of just wants to hit it and quit it, and I mean, I guess I can kind of respect that. But then like his three options
Greetings,
are
Mr.
like,
Director.
you know,
He doesn't look quite right.
Tina, Aerith, and
Well, if it isn't our friendly fugitive.
Cloud,
looking hale and
our boy.
hearty.
And he somehow
happened to
picks
you?
Cloud, and then like is surprised that he's
made
a man.
Painful
Like,
discovery.
that
The
like,
Turks
I
are stronger than they look.
don't know what to
You,
say,
sir,
man.
should
You know,
know
if
better. You're no
I saw
spring chicken.
Cloud in a dress, you know, nothing could stop me if he
Speaking of
wanted
old
to
things, whatever
be
happened
in
to that wee
bed with
keystone
me.
thingy?
What?
We need
Sorry,
to get our
I didn't.
hands on it.
I didn't mean that. What I meant to
Part
say
of your
was
collection. Last we
that
heard.
Oh,
was,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, there we
And in
go.
fact,
Mustache,
still is.
yeah, man shit.
Point of
Hell
order.
yeah.
My
Oh my
ancestors
god,
owned it.
shut up.
Don't
Let me
you think
raise
that
my
was
hand like I'm a
me its
fucking
rightful owner?
child in school. Damn, lady,
A
did you
Cetra,
never go
are
to
you?
college?
That, my
Like,
dear,
I
is a
loved all my
bold
professors
claim.
that were like, hey, by the way, I'm going to teach this class. I don't give a shit. You can leave if you want. You can do whatever you want. You know, just
But
don't
still,
interrupt the class.
who am I
And
to
then, like,
dispute
those
your
were always the
heritage?
cool teachers
You
where it'd
may,
be
of
like, you know,
course, have the keys to
they
That
cut me
is,
some slack
on
every now
one
and then,
condition.
as long as they knew I was trying. And I was trying. Because, you know, they're not like a
You must
massive
take
prick,
part
then
in our
you know, I
exclusive
might
event,
actually care about
the
learning
fight
something.
for naming
But,
rights.
you know, you also get some
Dio's
teachers that are
champions
just awful.
versus the Corneo family.
I don't even want to get into it.
Should my team
But you want to know
fall
what I
those
do want to
rogues,
get into?
The gold saucer will become
Wanna
Corneo land.
really get into this beer.
Exit out. Training hard and getting those gains. What's up, party people?
Hell yeah. Well, I was saying hell yeah to my boy Dio in the back there. These two are cringe. Like, get them off the screen. Alright? I don't want to watch him come in and be like, oh boy, Don Corneo's here. Where's Dio's boys? Alright, Dio, he's probably got some manly, muscular men backing him up and not those two skinny twinks. Like, I mean, my god, fellas, alright? You know, forget about all the ladies. You can just get together. Cause again, man, it's always better with the boys, you know. But of course not in a gay way. Look at that guy. By the way, I found it really funny that Barrett got scared by this guy when it's like, there's nothing scary about him at all. Like, that guy's a pussy. And also, like, wouldn't all the blood rush to his head? So, isn't he? Maybe that's why he's like weird. You know, it's because there's so much blood in his head. I like to have as least blood as possible in my head. You know, like the blood in my head is just there to put the alcohol in it. Does the alcohol go in your head? I mean, it goes in your stomach, but then your body absorbs it and it goes around the bloodstream, right? I don't know.
Not so good.
Whatever, man. I don't care about these two cringy characters, alright? You know, there's a silly talking cat guy, and then there's Aerith, like, songwriting or whatever, which is cringe, man. You know, I listen to, like, you know, trap and, like, house music and, like, dubstep, man. Like, that's some good music, alright? Because you know what? They got no words, and if you play me any of those songs with words, get that out of here, man. Alright? You're not meant to be, like, feeling things or, like, you know, understanding words and stuff. And then also, another thing I don't like about Aerith, she, like, makes you have all these, like, dreams where you're, like, in, like, an alternate reality, or is this happening simultaneously? I don't know, man. I don't give a shit. Multiverse theories for pussies, man. You know, you're in the universe that you're in. Don't, like, imagine what it would be like if you were in a different one. Like, say if you lived in one where, like, boys could get together and, like, you know, you wouldn't be persecuted and it wouldn't be wrong, you know? Like, there's no point thinking about that because we live in the reality that we do. And it's like men can only be with women, and it's like, I don't know, I wish it didn't have to be that way. You know, I wish men could be with men and women could just, like, go fuck each other, I guess, you know? Ugh. Oh, man, I really hope it's my boy Barrett there. Come on, Big Money Barrett. Big Money Barrett. No Aerith. No Aerith. No Aerith. Come on. Oh, God, she's the worst, too. She even, like, leans her head over to be like, hey, look, it's me, Aerith. I'm here, and I'm gonna... Also, my boy doesn't even have pillow marks. How would that work? He was sleeping on the back of his head. Like, he wasn't sleeping on his face. If he was sleeping on his face, then it would make sense, but... It doesn't even make sense.
Remember? We didn't get to
Alright, fuck off, chick. You don't get to call my boy silly.
Forget about
You're
them.
like literally the silliest, most ridiculous character in this game, and there's like a character who's like a ninja. She's like a teenage ninja, not a mutant turtle, which if she was, then maybe I would like her. But you know, just a teenage ninja, that, I don't know, that shit's cringe, man. Still, decent music. Alright, do like this music. This music's pretty good. But, you know, going down on a chick? No, man. I would never go down on a chick. I'd go down on a dude before I go down on a chick. I'd love to go down on a dude in a video game. Yeah. Anyway, to the theater. Man. You know, I mean, who goes to the theater, man? Like even like a movie theater, man. Like, that shit's cringe. All right, the only time I went to movie theaters when I went with like my boy, and then we like held hands as the movie was playing, and like that was cool, man. That was pretty awesome. And then like, I don't know, every time I went to a movie theater with a girl, she's just like, oh, hey, let's go on a movie date or whatever. I don't know, it's just boring. It's usually like a shitty movie that I don't like, and then she's like always trying to touch me and stuff, and it's like, nah, leave me alone. I just want to be with the boys, but no, you gotta date women and stuff, man. It's so cringe. Ugh. And then, yeah, this is the most annoying thing. This is the most egregious, awful thing this girl has done. Because, like, how are you gonna submit your dumb little song to the fucking theater? Which, like, how does that even work? Do they just, like, let random people sing random songs? Like, how is this allowed? Imagine you go to, like, a play or something because you're like a fucking hipster, and then after the play they just have some like random person from the crowd sing a song. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then also, like, I thought this was gonna be like a movie, you know? I thought it would be like a cool movie where, like, you know, there's action, there's violence, there's dudes with swords killing monsters, you know, like the good stuff people want to fucking see. Instead, we got, like, clocks and people dancing. Oh, my God, do I hate dancing. What is the point? Oh, God, it's like this and poetry are, like, the two cringiest things. It's like trying to express yourself. Like, poetry is, like, only words, and, like, yeah, we use words to express ourselves. We're humans. It's how we communicate. But then, like, you gotta put all these parameters and all these dumb rhymes in, and it's like, that should be a fucking crime. And then, like, oh, look, it's Jessie the angel. Wow, some angel she was, you know? I like the part where she kind of unnecessarily put her friends in danger because she didn't want to cause as big of an explosion as she did. And it's like, no, go big or go home, girl. Blow that fucking reactor up. Destroy the city. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Alright? You ever see, like, mass destruction? That shit's cool as hell. And then she and, like, every other woman in this game is like, murder's bad and death is bad. And it's like, yeah, it is when you think about it. But I don't want to think about it, you know? I just want to kill things with my giant sword. I want to fight giant robots and giant monsters and kill them with a big sword and be the big hero, and everybody likes me and all the boys pick me up and then throw Gatorade over me, and then, you know, we go back to the locker room, and then what goes on in the locker room stays in the locker room, huh? Am I right, fellas? But yeah. Oh, God, this is the most ridiculous fucking thing. Oh, look, you can spin. My God, I'm getting dizzy just looking at it. Oh, kill me now. Oh my God, I should have skipped this scene, but I didn't, because I was like, alright, let's see if I can find one thing I like about this. And no, there's not a single thing I like about this. It's not relevant at all. This dude's just like an uglier version of Cloud. Bring back pretty boy Cloud. Put him in a dress, you know? Doll him up, so that way, you know, I don't feel as bad about having relations and feelings for him, which I don't. I just feel like he's a bro. He's like literally me, you know? Like those are my favorite movies, you know? I like movies where you look at a character and it's like, oh, he's literally me. And all these like analysts and people who analyze a thing are like, oh, well, actually that guy's gay. Like, I love Patrick Bateman, but then like some people try to argue that he's like gay because he like hates women and murders them with chainsaws. And it's like, no, he's not gay. He's just kind of, he's Sigma, you know? He's Sigma, all right? He's not silly. He's a Sigma. And being a Sigma is cool and awesome, you know? Because like, alphas are like losers. Oh my god, Cloud, be more Sigma. Who cares if the girl ditched you, man? I've had girls ditch me all the goddamn time, man. And you know what I think? I think, oh, good riddance, awesome. You know, I'm gonna go hang out with my boys, with the bros, with the fellas, with the guys. You know, with the dicks and the cocks and the balls and all that, you know? Just flying all over the place, going everywhere, getting everywhere, you know? Ugh. And then, yeah, here's the cat doing his silly jester thing. And this guy is a fool, you know? I mean, like, theme parks are cringe, man. Alright. Let's face my fate, man. On the bright side, at least Aerith won't show up because she's busy, I don't know, doing girl stuff, like putting makeup on or having their period or whatever. You know? Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Go away. Ugh. Of course I'm unharmed. I'm a cool guy.
How did you find
You see any blood on me? Because if you did, I would say some cool shit like, blood's not even mine, you know? Something cool and epic like that. And I kill people in video games. Ugh. Also, like, I don't know, man. If you have this technology, can't you just, like, have a better scene transition? I feel like the kind of Matrix shit is dumb, you know? Like, that's one thing I truly hate seeing online. Like, people talking about, like, the red pill or whatever, or we live in the Matrix. Like, come on, bro. We live in the fucking real world. Get a grip, alright? Get a grip. Get your boy on a hand stick. And... what?
By the grace of the
what did I just say? I don't know what I just said. But...
even now,
you know,
so too shall she guide
put your hand on your dick if you got one. If you don't, now I don't know why you're watching this. I don't make stuff for women. Like, you know, I only pretend to care about women to fit in with the boys, you know, because like that's a big thing with being with the boys is that you gotta like pretend you care about women and stuff and you like them and you want to kiss them and do other stuff, and it's like I don't, man, I don't want to do that stuff. I've never wanted to do that stuff all my life, but yet nonetheless I feel some sort of obligation to do that stuff, and I don't know, man, it's just dumb. I just want to hang out with the boys. I want to spend time with my boys. I don't want to fight my boys, but yet nonetheless we gotta fight over some stupid chick, man. Why are we fighting over chicks when we could just be boys and we could forget all about all the chicks? You know, we don't need chicks. We don't need girls and gals. You know, femininity. We just need masculinity and brotherly love. You know, that's what all men need and all men want. But they're too much of a pussy to admit that. Alright, they're scared and afraid to just say what they mean, and they gotta like drape it in irony and cynicism. Oh, I'm just joking with you, bro, you know? Like, oh, man. It used to happen to me all the time where, you know, I'd be, like, making out with the boys and kissing and fucking all that, and be like, bro, I was just joking when I did that, you know? But what, are you actually gay? Like, no. Like, I would never do that sort of thing. It's like, bro, you just did that sort of thing. I don't know what you're talking about, man, but fine, whatever. Do whatever you want, man. You know, I'm not gonna be a chick about it. I'm not gonna pretend like, you know, well,
Never have I seen a
I'm gonna
swordsman
pretend
dance
like
with
it doesn't
such
matter
grace
and it
and
doesn't affect
skill.
me, and my feelings
The
are
goddess must have
pointless
seen
and
fit to
dumb and
grant him a
stupid
sliver
and
of her strength.
whatever,
Perhaps
because
his
that's
dreams of becoming
what
a
it's
hero
supposed to
may
be.
yet be fulfilled.
But
Now then.
now
Hail
what,
and
cat?
well met, noble Alfred.
Don't hail me, alright?
Though I
I'll
am
throw a
but humble
fucking
fool,
giant
some
piece of
talent
hail
and
at you.
divination do
Is
I
that what you
possess.
call hail? I mean,
Anything you
when
wish
it's
to know,
hailing
I
outside,
shall gladly
like that's
reveal.
hail. Like rain is rain. Like rain is water. Hailing is ice. But like fallen rain, is that still rain? Is rain only rain when it's in the process of raining down? See, now these are some real questions I want to talk about with my boys, and whenever I bring this shit up with chicks, they're always like, hey, you know, who cares about that? Why don't we just like, you know, fuck or whatever? And it's like, I don't want to do that. God, it's so boring to me. Alright, I want to hang out with my boys, and I want to go kill stuff with a giant sword. Alright, as all men should, as all men want to deep down, but they're just afraid. Alright, because that's the truth. That's the reality of the situation. Yeah, here he is. Here's the boy, man's best friend, a dog. See, now dogs are cool, man, because dogs are guys and cats are girls, man. That's why I don't like Kingston. You know? He's another one of the girls. And my boy here, Nanaki, alright? I respect him, you know. Fuck that Hojo guy. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, back to Aerith. Why does she not want you to kill Hojo? Like, Barrett, my main man, is like, oh, I'm gonna murder this piece of shit. You know, this guy that, like, not only locked and tortured you, Aerith, and your mother, but also, you know, our boy, our dog, Red 13, i.e. Nanaki. And, you know, what do? You go, no, now's not the time. There's enough violence and bloodshed. What do you mean? Like, there's barely even any blood in the game, and every time blood comes up, everybody gets all sad and depressed about it. It's like, oh, Cloud's going down a dark path. My boy's a soldier. He kills for a living. That's what he does. If you don't like him killing, then you don't like Cloud, because that's what he is. He's a cool, edgy killer, and that's what it's all about, baby. And again, unfortunately, at this point, I'm just doing, you know, all the air stuff because it's like, you know, I gotta pretend I'm into chicks and women and stuff like that. And you know, you can't confess your love to the boys, because when you do, they don't take it seriously. You know, like you tell Barrett, hey, I love you, man. You know, let's forget about all these women. Let's you know, hang out and drink beer and have a good time. And he's just like, what? Are you kidding me? And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. And then, you know, Nanaki, you confess to him, and he's actually more of a bro about it. You know, I appreciate him. But and then you got Barrett telling him, oh, hey, you can't be gay. A man and a dog can't get together, which, you know, I do agree with. But it's a fantasy, man. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's like when you get into like furries and stuff like that. It's an interesting topic, one that I definitely don't have a lot of experience with. But yeah. Anyway.
He will go to his beloved and proclaim their blessed bond with a kiss.
Ugh, God.
Now,
well, I would like to kiss either one of these fellas, but unfortunately, we all know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pick the girl and kiss her, but I don't want to kiss her. I want to kiss Barrett. And I want to kiss Garm, but in like a platonic way. Barrett, maybe a little bit non-platonically. Maybe. But, you know, fuck that Plato guy, alright? What did he know? He liked boys. And not like, you know, boys. Well, he liked, like, children, which is weird, you know? I like boys, i.e. dudes around my age, 30 years old, as I established earlier. You know, because we're boys at heart, you know, not physical. That shit's weird and gross, man. It's like people who like Yuffie, man. It's like,
God is
you realize
above.
she's a teenager,
Let my
right?
blade strike
And,
true.
like, I don't know, man. Some of these JRPG fans, they're weird. All right, they're weird. All right. I may know a thing or two about being weird, but you know, I have decency. You know, like society has established rules and policies and laws for a reason. You know, we just didn't make that shit up out of thin air. But, you know, all the big boys, all the rich folks get to do whatever they want. Meanwhile, us working men, us blue-collar folks, we gotta just suck it up and take all their shit and then not say anything about it, man. Fucking sucks. This is why I like Barrett. Barrett sees what's wrong with society. He's fighting back against it in a very real way. And the whole time, all the girls are like, Barrett, stop fighting against evil corporations, you know? They're only like murdering the planet that we all live on. Oh, God, man. But hey, whatever, you know, I'm sure the girl would summon a giant flaming bird and save the whole wide world, you know? That's what's gonna solve society's problems, you know? But, you know, forget about me and my big giant fuck-off sword. I guess I can go fuck off with it, you know? But hey, I'd be fine with that. If I could go with the boys, the men, the fellas, guys.
An inspiring victory, truly.
Wow,
Proof
thanks.
that
Thanks for
love
the pity
indeed
claps, Aerith.
conquers all. Is it not?
I don't know what you're talking about, girly, but I sure as hell don't love you. I don't know what you feel for me. I don't care. But I don't love you. Right? I love beer. I love video games. All right. I love a hard day's work. You know, out there in the sun, sweating, taking your shirt off with some other guys there, appreciating each other's bodies, going to the gym, getting a workout in, drinking protein. That's what it's about, man. And you know where you can get the most protein, right? You know, our body produces a lot of protein, and you can get that stuff pretty easily. You know, it's a little gross to have your own, so it's nice to have a boy help you out and get your daily protein. You know what I mean, right?
Must you go?
Those
yes.
I hold dear are waiting.
Yeah, exactly. See, here we
don't
go. This my
understand.
Cloud's a bro. All right, he's ditching this chick to go be with his boys. All right, to go be with the frat. All right, not with this fucking bat.
Rest assured,
All
I
right.
shall return.
No,
You
don't
promise that
return.
you'll wait, for I know that I will find you.
Yeah, exactly. This is, you know, chicks will wait for you. Men don't. They never wait for you, man. That's one thing I don't like about men. You know, they always move on so quickly, trying to find the next thing to occupy their time. It's like, I thought we had something special. I thought we really had something going on, but no, it turns out actually, you know, what we had didn't mean anything, or I guess it only meant something to one of us, and you know, I didn't mean anything to you. But you know, unlike a girl, I wouldn't like make a whole song about it. It wouldn't be cringe. Don't you smile at me like that, you freak.
Walking city streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own. Life passing me by, not thinking how the years have flown until I met you.
Yeah, look at that, my boy Vincent. That guy, he's cool. I want to get to know him more. I don't want to go on this date with Aerith. I want to go on the date with Vinny. You know, he seems cool. I like Vinny Vampire. Ugh, and Sid. Yeah, my guy, sleeping through it. Of course, being waken up by the brat.
Could it be chance till
Now I kind of like that. This is like the first time I've really like listened to this song, you know? Most of the time I'm just, you know, like groaning and moaning the whole time, just going, nah, shut up, Aerith. Nobody cares about what you have to say, but I don't know. When you look at the lyrics of this song, it has a lot of meaning. Kind of reminds me about me and my boy. Should I call him? It's been years. Been too long. Doubt he even remembers me. Hell, I don't even think he probably has the same phone number, but I still have it. It's still there. I could try, but I don't know. I feel like everything's bound to end in heartbreak and time passing. Alright, whatever, chick. Don't smile at me. God, I'm having an emotional realization here, maybe, because I'm fucking 6 beers deep. But, you know. Hey, my boys, and Jesse too, I guess, whatever, who cares? But yeah, look at my boys. Look at them. Oh, man, I'm getting pretty tired. Getting sleepy. Wish I had a boy that I could cuddle up with during the night. But, you know, I'm alone, but that makes me cool and strong and epic. Like Cloud, you know? I wouldn't ever cry over the missing guy, a missing boy. Never. Because, you know, I don't need anyone. I don't need anything. I'm perfectly content all by my lonesome. And it's fine for me to always be alone without anyone.
Go on.
But hey, you know, I was the leading hero in the story. I'd stop the bad guys, but hey, I guess the girl sang a song gets the spotlight, right? It's fine. I mean, it's a good song. Even I can admit that. Sorry, fellas. I got something in my eye, you know. I think someone was chopping onions or something. Well, now, cool, that's fine, you know. Give it up to her. Give it up to Crazy Aerith, the manic pixie dream girl. And then look at that. She's not even there. Now she's back.
Could even call it life-changing.
Yeah, whatever. Everything is life-changing.
Maybe you ought to go pro.
You know? I just might.
Oh,
Attention!
God.
The
Fucking
Skyway
hell,
will be
man.
closing
That was
soon.
like a nice song and
Please
all,
line up
Aerith,
and
but
have
like,
your ticket
can
ready.
you just say what you
We
mean?
gotta hurry.
You always like...
Last call, folks.
You always be like, oh, I'll leave that up for interpretation. I'll just play coy and fucking never say anything. You know, you're just like me, Aerith. Maybe that's why I hate you deep down. That I was never able to say what I wanted to or what I meant. Instead, I was afraid. I was a coward. I was a pussy all my life. Who could never just say what he wanted, what he needed. And what I needed was a friend, a boyfriend, a husband, a love for my life, not for someone else's. Alright? It's much like Cloud, you know. I feel this way where, you know, people come up to me and they see someone else in me, but they don't see the real me. They don't know the real me. They don't know anything. And,
So, shall we?
And it's heartbreaking. It's terrible. It's awful. Just like this date, man. Oh god, this date sucks. No. You leave my boy alone. See? There we go. All right. Yeah, back to not liking women. That's what it's all about. That's what it's always been about.
What do you think this does?
All right, the Final Fantasy VII games have always been about not liking women. That's what they've been about. That's what they'll always be about. Because women are silly and dumb and stupid.
Wow.
Unlike the boys who aren't silly at all. And they're very serious and they're smart and cool and handsome and hot. And they won't leave you for a girl. Ugh. Get off my boy. You get away from him. Alright? Stop confusing him with your feminine wiles or whatever women have. I don't know what women have other than like boobs and periods and
check
like
it out.
Whatever their version of a penis is. Hey, chocobos. Fucking birds, man. You ever throw rocks
This
at
is
birds?
insane.
Because I've done
Chocobo
that.
racing's nothing
One
like
time I
that.
got a bird real bad.
Well, you
then
would
the bird
know.
lived, you know? Continued on, even with a broken wing. Was somehow still able to fly away. And, you know, when I hit that bird initially, I thought it died.
It's
I
all
thought, like, a
so
part of me
much.
died with that bird, but then it was still able to fly and go on. And maybe I can do
Isn't it?
that, or maybe I can't. Maybe my wings are forever broken. Maybe I'm already
You
dead,
surprised me at
just a
first.
shell,
You were just
a
like
hollow
him.
husk of a
And
man, because I let life pass me by, let it all
It
slip
wasn't
away.
your face or your clothes. It was you. The way you walked.
Nobody
the way
would
you
ever say
carried
that to me.
yourself.
I've never had anyone tell me they like me
Whenever I
genuinely.
looked at you,
Maybe it's because I don't deserve
saw
to be
him.
liked.
but you're not him. And that's okay.
Is that okay? Because I
Because
don't
right
know.
now, I want to be
If I was
you.
with a guy and he just reminded me of the guy I used to know, but he wasn't that guy, then I don't know if
And
I
I'm
would ever
trying
be
so
okay with
hard
that.
to find you.
I don't know if I can ever be okay again.
But I'm right here.
Yeah, you are. But
Here you are being cryptic and dumb again, Aerith. What, you speaking metaphorically? I don't know, why don't you go write a
Hey,
poem or another
did Tifa
song
talk to
about
you
it, huh?
About,
hey,
Yeah, here we
Aerith?
go. Let's get into Zack.
talked to
Let's talk
Cloud.
about
He
Zack,
said
because I
he
wanna
remembers Zack.
I wanna know exactly how Zack
How they
broke
were
my
friends
boy's
5
Cloud
years
heart,
ago.
my
What?
boy Cloud's heart, and I want
I don't
I want
think
some
so.
closure on that.
At least not about anything
Oh,
important.
okay. No, hey, that's cool. Just lie to me.
Oh,
You know? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I lie all the time, but I lie out of necessity. I don't lie to, like, maintain the mood. Ugh.
Aerith.
Just till the ride's over.
Whoa. Whoa there, Cloud. Hey, yeah, there we go. No, don't hold hands. That's cringe. Well, are either you gonna say anything to each other? No? We're just gonna sit here in silence and you're gonna sleep on my boy's shoulder when it should have been me on my boy's shoulder, laying on it, holding his hand, feeling the warmth and touch of another human being, feeling the love between us, something that doesn't need to be said with
Thanks for
words.
tonight.
Whatever the opposite of thanks is, you know, screw you,
Wall
Aerith.
Market
All
Warriors,
right.
you and me. We'll show him tomorrow.
I'm only a wall market warrior with you because there wasn't anyone else. There wasn't a guy I could be a wall market warrior with. Ugh.